So today we will use a Raven CR12 field computer to do the pre-planning on a field boundary. So several possibilities. We can have recorded the field boundary inside the CR12 by simply driving around the field, or we can have imported field boundaries from any portal, doesn't matter. But once you've imported them, you need to go over the pre-planning one time to tell the system or to help the system determine the corner points of a field. And after we've done the corner points, we can use one line or the whole field boundary as a guidance line. So you might want to go over that yourself as well. So to do that, we just press on the field and then press on the right arrow on the top. In here, we don't go to field recording, but we press on operation planning. The field is already recorded, so we don't need to go there. We go to operation planning, and if we've pressed the button, we will come in here and we see our field boundary popping up down here. Here's a button called pre-planning, which is blue right now, and blue means it's not performed yet, so you might want to go over it. After that, the button will be green, so you know we've done it. The boundary is ready to use. So we press on pre-planning down here. We will select the boundary, and as you can see, the Raven CR12 already detects corner points itself, and in this case you see we've actually found them all, so there's no need to add an extra one yourself. If you might want to add an extra one, you can press on the plus on the right top and you can select anywhere on the boundary where you want to add a corner point, which is actually a beginning point or end point of a line, which you can use for guidance later on. So if you want to change the corner point, for example Z, you can press on the edit button on the right side next to button or next to corner point Z. So if you press it, there you go, you got two things. You got a slider bar which you can move up and down, and as you can see, the position of the corner point is changing immediately. With this slide bar, you determine the size of those this red circle down here. And the red circle has got its crossing point with the original field boundary. And from this crossing point, we will create a straight line until where they meet each other. So by making that smaller, you'll see you got this point down here. And by making it bigger, it will show you from here to here. So depending on your field and how you measure it, you can change it. But in this case, it's not accurate enough. You might want to change it back to this point actually, because there is a small corner point going out. So that's what we are going to do. We might want to slide that bar back to its original point. So there we go. So that's something you can do with all the corner points. Then after you've done the corner points, press the green check mark. Second point is do you want to make the lines straight or do you want to leave them as a curve? So right now you can see line number A, it's the short line. So for example, we go to D down here, it's a longer line, it will be the main line as I see this field. You want to have that straight so you can work on it for the whole field. As you can see, line number D is already seen as a straight line. By pressing on contour down here, it will be the original line from the shapefile or the line which you have recorded during recording the field. So now it's made straight. Line number C is still contour, which is what you want to have. I mean, if you make it straight, it's not reality. And line B is also contour, which is a good thing. So A is straight, and let's see, F is also made straight. So that's what you want. So you can always change that here. There's also an option to join lines, which you can see on top. And if you press on join lines, we are able to, for example, join A and F as one guidance line. So there will be the possibility to create one guidance line from here to here. So now you see there's one guidance line. We go back a little bit to show you how that works. You press on join lines, and after that you select A and you select F, and you press the green check mark on the bottom. So A and F are blue, green check mark. Now it's one line, still going through the corner point we decided to have here, but you can use it as one guidance line when you are working in the field. If you want to split them again, there's an extra button. You can split, press on E, and those are two lines again, A and F. So that's what you can do in pre-planning, going over all your fields, and you just need to do it one time. Let's go back a little bit. If you've done it, the pre-planning button is green, and that means this field is already pre-planned, so ready to use, and use this line as a guidance line, or use the whole boundary as a guidance line, and yeah, move on with operation planning or simple boundary use.